wheelchair can walk up and use those panels. Well, I'm sorry, use their wheelchair and.
We suggest possibly getting a inspection done to see what you can keep there. Tear down what you got.
I mean, I say that's way reasonable, but
let's take a look. And then you're going to get a cost, and it might, okay, the mulch anyway. It's still going to be big, $16, $20, $30, $40,000. You know, you're going to see what you'll get and what that cost is. And you have to decide how you want to move forward. You want to cut bait, try a different path with Kaboom, CDBG, greenways, trails.
Or to commit, that's what I think we should look, I mean, want to commit. And look for avenues, like I said, with this type of grant, however.
I mean, even if we use the room for something of a smaller nature, to at least be temporary until we, we dress the levee and we have a design for the final design of the park, and then maybe have, a section of the park set aside for something larger.
I've got no problem with like 3 playgrounds in that park. One over by the pavilion, one there by where that is right now, one by the far end of the pool area. Like there's plenty of room to put in smaller things that can affect more people. You've got a kid playing baseball at the minor fields.
And quite frankly, I've heard people that didn't like the location of it because now they're running across the parking lots and stuff to get to the ball fields and everything. So maybe spreading it out might be a good idea. There's no perfect solution for that. I agree.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's important to keep as soon as we can, so at least there's just something to do. Rather than saying the
So
whole.
what are we going to do for 10B?
What's 10B again?
It's going to be a motion to remove Imagination Island pending an inspection by our engineer.
And are you going to put replace or reserve some portions?
Yeah, we have to know those costs, but
It's going to be deductible within a week, but we can get these same type of companies can come out and they can give you a price sheet. Here's what it is on CoStarz to buy. Over, to install the swings and whatever.
I'd imagine most inspectors should look at it and say.
I'm talking about just like the slot, the swings and different things we're
The
trying to
other
keep.
thing is, we're just looking at the exterior, we don't know what structure underneath it.
Yeah.
It seems like just the decking that's exposed to the sun, it's exposed to the rain, that's what's really hard.
And if nothing there seems salvageable, then maybe we just say here's an entry level, couple pieces of equipment, area, 2,000, 1,500 square foot area.
Or you want to try to acquire.
Look at the boom, look at CP or something like that, just to try to get some instant gratification, and then we look at, this longer term thing. But I really do think, even with greenways trails, sure, if we have $37,000, we can pull that right out of our budget. We go after the 250,000. That's great. If we don't, I think we got to look at the county and see if they'll partner with us on being that seed money, the levy, or the whole master plan of the park. And, I think we should look at whether or not there's any land that, we got to look at the restrictions on it. Anything to sell, but I know that there's a lot of people around the county that have suggested that the borough consider selling off a piece of the park that's because it's restricted by a state.
It's an endowment. Park was an endowment. It's the Williamson endowment. And there are restrictions on the park.
Is that something?
Not all, it's not the entire park. There are portions of it that are owned specifically by the borough.
Has it been looked into, studied?
Yes.
Well, we have the paperwork. I don't know exactly where the lines are.
If there's any paperwork,
I don't know that we
get
can.
it to us.
I
It'd
really
be nice to
don't.
look at. It'd be really.
The softball field, I don't think is under the endowment. I think that's.
Okay, back to this. So what are we going to do with 10B? What's going to be?
Do we think we can even get an inspection of it before Monday?
We do an inspection, do a memo, whether it includes what the recommendations are to
That's good enough.
repair and cost.
Like, I would imagine most of the main structure.
Yeah, if you want
They
just
can
confirmation,
look at it
tearing
and
down
say,
to the right answer versus no, there's some
And
like
if
this.
there's anything possible, doesn't that,
Yeah.
like if it's no, everything needs to go, it's that bad. It's not
Would you just decide the bill distribute? Yeah, that's what I was,
Yeah.
instead of going through all this.
Yeah, based on the information we have Monday, we'll have a vote on what to do.
So, but 10B, as of right now, the playground to be demoed pending inspection.
That was good.
Does that even need to be a council
Saying
vote?
it.
Pending the outcome of the inspection.
Just making sure. It's not an administrative thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. And the inspection.
I would say.
Well, if we don't have the recommendations, we just vote no. When it's still there, we vote on it again in a month.
We table it.
We table it, yeah. I don't even know that we have that thing. And don't forget to put tearful.
What?
So playground demo pending inspection.
Time to affect it. These are good.
And mulch.
And
Okay,
mold.
that's okay.
All right, well, we can move on now to 10C. 10C, well,
Table.
10C. The state of Pennsylvania is going to require all boroughs and municipalities to update their signage within
Activity?
yes, within the borough boundaries. There is a grant that's available to us that has no match. However, it's very popular because there is no match. However, we gave a list of the signage that we need in the borough, and to apply for this grant, we would need a resolution plus a motion to accept the approval for our engineering firm to apply this grant, which is going to cost us $2,000.
You gotta do that.
So 10C would be approval with a resolution. What's that?
Activity, implement, it's gonna be a lot of money.
Get ahead of it. Everybody's gonna scramble for it once they make it official, so. And of course, we're gonna get all these up, they're gonna say, oh wait, we want to have these requirements.
Okay, so you want to put this on the agenda for to apply for the,
Resolution to apply.
And we're buying materials and Public Works is installing.
Yeah, we can install it.
well, I would, with the funding that what were we gonna ask for funding?
Well, I mean, I think we can go on to CoStarz and we get the prevailing cost for buying signs. and posts.
So you just put in the amount, you don't put in the amount of signs you need? You ask for that request, or you ask for a dollar amount?
We would give a breakdown of costs and the associated grand total for the materials. I mean, if we say Public Works is gonna do it, then we can figure how many man hours that
And we don't
is
have
and
to
what the
do it
equivalent
this
is, and then
year.
we're gonna say we're gonna provide a match. I mean, you know there's no match required, if you say you're gonna provide a 50% match, that looks good to the,
In kind.
right. So, or we could go for a much higher amount, it includes labor. It would possibly decrease our chances of getting the grant, because now they're asking for a bigger percentage of a fixed amount of money that they're allocated. It's up to you guys. You know, we're probably talking like
Materials.
$30,000 material list cost, I'm totally guessing. I forget what was spent
A lot of
down
signs.
gross and
And it's everything, right? It's street signs, it's stop signs, it's yield signs.
I mean,
There's
there's
not signs that already reflect the most.
Well,
everything.
yeah.
And regulatory signs.
Take note that majority of the municipalities that don't have updated signs will be applied for this grant. So we just, it's,
Lower our dollar value.
Increase your chances relative to it. That would be,
that would be 10C.
You've been in touch with them, I can
We've had,
Actually,
community service hours.
yeah, they provide all that and the signage. I have a nice card for our area, and they like our borough signs that we have out here, they do those as well.
So, Kurt, am I under the impression though, we would be looking for a dollar figure and then it would be our responsibility to go out and purchase it? Or is this through the state of Pennsylvania?
We would be applying for an amount of money that would be equivalent to the amount of signs we think we'll need. And we could talk to that entity and they could give us pricing. I think we have till July.
They are in accordance with PennDOT specifications and standards.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and it's FHWA
Do
standards.
you want that information then?
We could, if you want us to, if you, they'll do labor, if you want us to get a figure from them, what they think their bid would be, if it went out to public bid, we can apply for that.
Well, it's gonna cost us $2,000. What is the best bang for our buck? That's what I'm trying to say.
It's up to you, if you wanna buy up your public works, and you're showing match, that's gonna increase your chances of getting it. Versus trying to go with somebody who's gonna include labor too. I'm not saying you're not gonna get it because of that, I'm just saying, match money is always good to show.
Especially ones like.
And then if you get the money, you just go on CoStars, you just buy the material, like you're going to the store and buying something. It's not, you don't go out to bid or anything like that.
Okay, just to get back to the 10D, so how are we gonna stand on this levy thing? Before we go any further, I just want to mention that the capital improvement money that we have sitting in an account was defined to be used for the levy. So we can utilize that capital improvement money for anything. In other words, we would have to declare that money through a vote and to release it. However, this money is already,
It's your part of the funds out of that, right?
no, not that one.
Not that one?
Like
So we're working on it.
76,000.
You got it in there already?
High priority.
But we're gonna have to vote to allow us to use the funds to put in a different account to pay the engineering costs
For the levy.
for the levy.
It's always burned me up when I get the reports back from the Army Corps or from DEP and they say, it's not good at what it does. Well, it is. You got flooded once, but it's keeping the water out. It has for 70 years. What's that?
What funding have to move it?
Well, we probably sticking it in our engineering budget. Because we're gonna go way over
You
it.
gotta transfer the money, if that's what that fund is allocated for, you can pay the allocated.
I don't know about that, so I would have to make sure. Because I don't,
Oh, yeah. That's the last time you ever say that.
well, that's how our auditor said too, however.
He said to transfer it?
It's they pay directly out of it.
Well, I don't think that you can just I don't think you can just use that, because it's not
Yeah, yeah.
allocated through the budget.
It's levy money that's in an account somewhere.
Yes. I can check into that, but I would
Anything
like
to
to
do
have.
with that levy, you pay that with that account.
Well,
The way I
we
would
can
do
do it, I can do it that way. How about it, Jane?
Is that good, Jane? Can we do it?
One of the projects authorized to the 9802 and the 4 capital improvement loans that we got were for the levy. We didn't have to spend a lot of it because we had $1 million capital project from the state. When it was a capital project from the state, they do the contracts and they pay for it. But it was an identified project. And it's separate from the budget because it was a loan fund. So check with the treasurer, you have a balance of those loan monies that can be used. Mr. Shuby was right because it's not in the budget. You do have to do a motion for each project, or each thing you want to use those funds for.
We
And it's
can't
something-
move it all in a lump, in one motion to say, let's put these towards engineering costs for the levy
Well,
this
the
year?
levy is one project, if you're buying equipment, that would be another, playground, and then be what you're doing. Right, each separate project would be a separate motion, so if you need $2,000 for the engineering to apply for a grant for that, you would, double check, because that money's long been paid out.
You can pay right out.
But you don't take
Check
that
with
grant
your
money and
account. Check-
transfer it.
Well, we have an
to the
auditor
budget.
in-house right now, so.
Hey, Bob.
So he can tell you procedurally what to do.
Ask the solicitor if we can use that money out of that fund.
I don't think any of us have a
I
problem.
mean, so every time you got a
doing it,
$2,000 bill, you gotta transfer something by council?
If you could use money from part of
We
that
moved
grant
that money
fund to pay the IRS, you can certainly use $2,000.
Don't want nothing to come
Anyway,
back.
so
For a grant for a levy
This is to get
project.
it accredited? Is that
Yeah,
what
this is
it's
to
from?
move forward with the future accreditation.
Okay.
For engineering.
So we think though, the game plan for the levy, just so everyone's clear, I think where we are right now, the information we've gathered, and we sure would love to see any more information anyone has. Any information you have, please email us. So we're not trying to, search under rocks. If you got information, send it to us. We got a lot from DEP and Army Corps, but the borough should have, people may have information to be helpful. But I think the game plan forward is we continue to do our investigation, research, come up with ideas, strategies, and then when we feel very, very confident that we know exactly what it is that we're doing, then we approach the county and see if they'll.
So, but nothing for June 30th.
Unless the Army Corps comes through on Monday and says, we'll get you a letter by tonight that says we're good for 75 grand, that's 50% of what you need. Then we're going to DCD and we're trying to get that flood hazard mitigation.
Do you think they get frustrated looking at it and saying, this thing is huge, why isn't it accredited?
Well, they gave it a pretty good bill of health. The guys who out
Okay.
there inspected said they've already checked it against FEMA's
Standards?
elevation, and they think that it's got the freeboard we need height-wise. So that's pretty huge.
Well, I heard when it was built, they wanted to make it shorter, and then they proposed to make it 2 feet bigger.
But just keep
Stood the
note,
flood of 96 and it came up to about 3 feet below the
just
top.
note though that
55 was the highest.
spillway would probably, before we get the residents in the floodplain removed, we have to address that as well, right?
Yeah, no doubt, and I think we can kind of tie that all into this whole, we're trying to get levy credit, and, I think hopefully part of FEMA's accreditation program is not just levy, but what's
How
coming in behind
water
it.
gets in.
Because, part of this is gonna be, if rainwater lands behind this levee, it's gotta figure out how to get it out of there before it floods.
So right down there.
Yeah, so
Like it
there's
did
a whole
last-
analysis, and what that entails is unique to every situation. And it's not to do that specific, project-specific investigation, you know exactly what it is you have to do. But yeah, I think we should, one thing we know we don't wanna do is apply for the flood hazard mitigation money without the match. We heard that loud and clear. There's so many other competitive applications that will come in with the match. They're gonna get first priority. Other than here, we'll give to Marshall, hopefully we find a match, and it's probably just gonna sit there and collect us. That doesn't fly, please. Government spending policies. And if we don't hear from Army Corps, we're gonna try to approach the county. That's, or William Penn Foundation, or,
But we're
We
in
can always
agreement to
add
move
that.
forward on this project.
Yeah,
Getting the credit.
transferring the money, I think, is something we should do. We'll wait until we hear from you on Monday, whether or not we're gonna add something under the meeting about that. Well aware of what.
But I think we're hearing that everyone's kind of in agreement that this levy's sort of first step.
102 people in this town,
102 households.
households, that's what I mean. It's almost $3,000 a year in their pocket. I think that would be a good thing for the residents.
Well, they still have to buy flood insurance.
Not if we get.
Not if they're not the floodplain.
Floodplain.
Ask, can you still buy flood insurance, or will they have to? If we get it accredited, then they wouldn't have to.
But they still could.
Yeah, they still could.
Okay,
And
sorry,
that's the
How
other
many
thing.
levies are on in Pennsylvania side?
Wouldn't that be?
I don't, they got one in Bristol, but that's not even really a levy.
It's a river walk.
If the levy were to fail, is there anything that happens to the residents? Do we be covered by the state?
No. Well, they would have to have flood insurance right now, because they're in a floodplain. If they have a mortgage, they have to have flood insurance.
We can buy it privately.
I think most insurance is
It's
free.
free. That was the new thing.
Yeah.
I believe our agenda is set.
This is a long
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Second.
B.
Opposed? See you on Monday.
So that, Writer Greenway Trail grant, they were supposed to have a meeting yesterday in Harrisburg. Capital finance was on the vote on. Now they got the budget, and they set up a meeting, it's supposed to be Monday, 10:30 a.m.